Hello and welcome back to another week. We are on week 2 for our updates in Malawi, and it's been an interesting week. It's actually Tuesday, and we're recording this now because it's been an interesting week. But we'll start at the very beginning. Monday was good.
Yeah, last Monday, what did we get up to?
I managed to meet Rose, the girl who came to the skill centre before, and I basically tried to explain the whole Bible to her in a very brief overview of, because she was asking who Jesus is, and I started at the beginning with creation, talked a bit about that. I had a good time with her. The thing that she caught onto was about forgiveness, which was actually quite a small part of what I said. But she was saying, "Oh, so I've been forgiven of the bad things I did," and she wanted me to pray, effectively pray for a fresh start for her. So I did, but I found out through that her understanding is actually, well, she understands very little, even in Chichewa, like her language. Apparently, she was doing really well at school. Her English was good, but then when all of these things happened with her, and she had this fever and was foaming at the mouth and has been unwell since, which apparently is around the same time that people put curses on her from doing well. Yes, since then that's affected her ability to learn, and so she effectively doesn't understand very much, which was sad, but it was really good to be able to kind of get to the root of that so that we can now help her and try and give her some teaching as well as Jesus, basically.
Really.
Yeah.
And then Tuesday we went to a different school, so we went to Tapani. We did a bunch of things there. I spent some time praying around the area. Just praying around, and then ended up praying with someone called Catherine, who
She's just a student, right?
she's a student at the school, and she keeps on fainting. Basically. So managed to pray with her, prayed for healing, and don't know, haven't heard anything since, but
Yeah.
prayed
I'm back
in
there
faith.
tomorrow, so we'll see.
We'll
She
see.
might have a story to share. She might not. We'll see.
Can pray again if not.
Yeah. And that was good. Just good to spend time up there and to build those relationships as well. I think that's a place we'll be going back to for sure.
Definitely.
Wednesday was just a team day, spending time with team, praying with them. I think that helped us to come up with some ideas, didn't it, of what we want to do with them. So seeing them pray around the site and things like that, it was great to be part of that. But it meant we actually spent Thursday together, just the two of us, not at work. And we went for a drink, didn't we? And just talked about our plans in terms of what we want to do. A soft drink, sorry, yeah. We went for Fanta. And we went and just talked about our plans for what we want to do with the staff team.
Yeah, a bit of like a pray day, just give us vision, give us focus. We kind of have an idea of what we want to be doing with the staff, how we're training them and equipping them to share the gospel and pray for the sick and cast out demons, and that main focus, and just really honing on how we should do that and the best way of training them and equipping them to do Christ's ministry as well.
And we felt like that was more important, especially because it's the beginning of the summer holidays, so we have the time as well with the team being available. We felt like that was more important at the moment rather than us going out and
doing
seeking.
It all ourselves.
Yeah. So we're going to do that. And hopefully that will go well with the team. I think we're starting that next Wednesday. So we've got...
Well, yeah, we've got a meeting about that tomorrow. And if...
Yeah. But we'll update you on that.
And then Thursday...
everything kind of went wrong. I was unwell. We were both unwell Wednesday night. And that passed fairly quickly, which is why actually having the day at home together on Thursday was good, because I was able to get the sleep that I'd missed out on. And then we had this time to kind of recenter together. And then Thursday evening, we actually went out for dinner, a nice little dinner. And we're still house hunting, hence all the suitcases. So we went and visited a house, which we've been praying about and trying to figure out since.
Don't think it's right.
No, but we're still figuring that one out. We'll update you. And then, yeah, it was actually really interesting because I wasn't driving to the place we went to for dinner. I was driving somewhere else, and then I ended up in the wrong lane, and there were problems with traffic, and so we basically ended up driving down a back road. And I was like, oh, there's an Italian restaurant on this on this road that I've been to before. So we went there, and I thought, oh, this is like God telling us to go this way. Maybe it wasn't. Maybe I don't know. Maybe it was. Samuel had, well, we don't know if it's food poisoning, but Samuel was really unwell for at least 24 hours. So neither of us really slept Thursday night.
Yeah, or Friday night. I started getting better on like Sunday morning.
Yeah. It took a really long time.
It was not fun.
It was really not fun.
Struggling
but it was
to
nice
keep any
also.
liquids inside me.
So yeah, all food. So I still went to work on Friday morning just to have a meeting because there's a school trip from the UK here this week, so there's a lot going on. So I popped in on Friday morning just to do that, and then I came home to be with Samuel and to look after him, which was also nice to have some time. Well, I think I needed the sleep, having been up all night, but also it was nice to have some time to kind of read together and spend time. Yeah.
Dying together.
I wasn't dying. But anyway, but yeah, thank you
together.
for all your prayers. If you prayed for us when Samuel was unwell, that was a rough time. It feels like it lasted a lot longer than it actually did. But yeah, he's better now, as you can see, which is great. And then we had a really lovely weekend.
So it's a bank holiday this weekend.
Oh yeah. So not only were we off work Thursday and then at home Friday because Samuel was ill, we also stayed home Saturday. We didn't go to our life group. And then Sunday we went to church, but a different church, which was quite interesting, wasn't it, to see a different church. And then we went to Majetti. So we went to a
safari for a night.
So we did some game drives, had some safari. That is safari. Had some nice food, went swimming, stayed the night there with Mark and Sarah. Which was just well timed.
Yes, and then back to work today.
And we'll update on this week next week.
Yes. But yeah.
So what's coming up this week that people can be praying for?
Stuff.
House.
Yes, house. Keep praying for the house.
Yeah, we need somewhere to live. So yeah, guidance on that would be helpful. I feel like I was hoping that something would have come of it by now, but everything seems to be a bit of a dead end, which is annoying.
I think we've got a great idea of what we want and what we feel like God's calling us to and leading us to the right area. It's just trying to find somewhere in the place we feel like God's calling us to be in, which is the hard thing.
It's really hard.
Because it's not like you can just go on the internet and find it, which is the hard thing.
And maybe that's God saying, actually, that's not what I want you to. I want you to be somewhere else, and that's fine, but we need to figure that out.
Yes, definitely as well.
Mark and Sarah leave on Thursday, so their last day is actually tomorrow now. So yeah, prayers for them to get home safely, but also for us to settle when they go and figure things out a little bit. We had some problems with the truck this week. The truck broke down, but it seems to be back on 4 wheels again.
I've never off 4 wheels.
Okay, but you say like back on your feet.
Okay.
It's back on its wheels. Anyway. Okay, it's doing better. So yeah, prayers, for that, and for safety would be appreciated, and for health.
Yes. Continued health. I do not want to be that ill again.
I don't want him to be that ill again. I think neither of us would cope well with that. But anyway. But yeah.
So, yeah.
It's been a good week, and tomorrow's going to be a better week. Next week is going to be this week. Thank you so much.
And goodbye.